Michael Evans Behling, welcome back to Young Hollywood. It's so great to see you. And I see a little Indy 500 signage behind you. I don't even have to ask where we're doing this interview from.
Come on. We are at IMS Speedway, and yes, Indy 500 is in full swing, about to be in full swing, excuse me. Thank you for having me back. I'm happy to be here.
Good to see you. Now, walk me through the feeling, the vibe, the energy where you are right now.
Let me tell you, whenever I was pulling up to the stadium, and I've seen this stadium countless times, especially over the last just 5 years, right? I get chills. I got chills. I talked to my driver. I was like, yo, do you still get chills when you pull up to this place? Like, because I just got chills. He was like, yeah, I mean, I see this place more often than you do, but it still just kind of sends a chill down your spine, excuse me. It's just a really, it's electric whenever I get to come here and I get to like just see the stadium and then see the track. And, you know, I'm very, very excited for tomorrow to be able to, you know, to hear the starting of your engines, and then, you know, you hear the ground rumbles underneath you, and the cars start flying, and it's just boogity, 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 you know.
Tomorrow is the 107th running of the Indianapolis 500. Now, you are an Indiana native. So talk to me about growing up in the state that is IndyCar, really. I mean, you live it, you breathe it.
Absolutely. I was fortunate enough to, as a kid, probably go to the race 3 or 4 times. I don't remember a lot of it. I can remember hearing it, I can remember feeling it, but as a young adult, I've been able to come a couple more times, and it definitely feels just more part of me now, you know, getting to come home, getting to see my friends and family and create the relationship with wonderful people at IMS. And then just to be able to, like I said, be here and witness a magical race, you know, the Super Bowl of racing, if you will. And so I feel very, very fortunate to be from here and to have these roots within me, and to be able to come back and just enjoy it with people.
Since you've been there before, obviously, take me back to some of your fondest memories being at this race.
I have a couple. One of them, whenever I was really young, it was me, my dad, my brother, both of my brothers, and it was just Indiana May, muggy, hot. We were sitting not in the shade, and let me tell you, we were all just sweating, and we, you know, all of our shirts were if they were light, they were dark by the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just dumping water bottles on us as kids, you know. And so that was a lot of fun, just to be able to, you know, have that experience with my siblings and my dad. And then the last time I was here in 2021, the 105th running, me and my dad were actually up above the suites, and we got to see Elio Castroneves kind of make the final move to end up winning his 4th Indy 500, and, you know, to join an elite group of people.
Now, Elio is one of my favorites. I have a list. Who are some of your favorite drivers in the series?
Definitely Elio. Jack Harvey's up there. Graham Rahal, which I'm excited. I know the circumstances recently, he wasn't going to be able to race. And then, you know, unfortunately, something happened to the driver. He's able to come back in to race. So I'm excited for him.
You're quite famous and well-known. So when you're walking around, do you feel like a rock star in that setting, or you're just a spectator watching the cars and the drivers?
I am a fish out of water. I am just, you know, I am watching them do their thing and really, really killing it and really enjoying it. And I love it. I love to kind of, let me sit back here with my hat and glasses on, you know, and just enjoy the show.
Well, something I know about you also, and I have to probably maybe say that it has to be a favorite memory of yours, something I've done, and it's something that has freaked me out. I'd never do again. Let's talk about your 2-seater rides.
Okay.
Because I've done a 2-seater with Mario Andretti. They asked, do you want to do it? And I said, well, of course. I was a little nervous. I did it. I vowed I would never do it again. I was nervous. And then it came around again, and they're like, do you want to do it again? And you can't say no. So I did it twice.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about your experience being in that car, because it lives with you.
I've been fortunate to do it 3 times. I actually just completed my third. I just completed my 3rd time before joining you here today. It just hits every single time. I was telling these guys, I said, I get out of the car, I'm just like, there's nothing like it. There's no roller coaster will ever match that type of energy, the speed, whatever it may be. You just feel free, you know, because you have to relinquish control. They're driving, they're going 180 miles an hour, however fast you might be going, and whatever happens at the end of the day. But you know, you got to trust the driver, trust the situation. And it's an extreme amount of adrenaline that kind of comes to you, which I'm sure that you know. But it's a lot of fun. And I can't wait until they one day give me the keys to a car so I can get around the track and you know, have some fun.
Do you think it's fun? I would never use that word. It's just insanity.
It is insanity. And you know what it is? I think it allows me to be able to appreciate the sport even more. Because if you think about, I'm not sure if you went to Indy 500 or where you did your two-seater.
Long Beach twice, yeah.
Long Beach.
Yeah.
Okay.
Street.
I've done it 4 times. I'm sorry, I forgot about Long Beach.
Wait, which tracks have you done it?
I did twice at the Indy 500, Long Beach, fastest seat in sports, which is great. And then we did the Thermo, which is like the practice track in Palm Springs. And every single time it hits, I've been able to ride with Mario a couple times, and he's a great man. But it's a lot of fun. And for instance, a lot of my castmates, they got to do it, right? They got to do this two-seater ride. And Greta Oniogu, she was like, never again. Samantha Logan was more so, let's do it again, because she's kind of a thrill junkie, like myself. So just, I don't know, a lot of energy, and I love it.
So talk about that behind the scenes. You're there, you live it, you're walking through, you're with the drivers, you're with the cars, you're smelling the gas. Talk about that behind the scenes feeling.
Honestly, a little bit more surprised. And I'm surprised because I've had a chance to like meet some of these drivers the day before the race, you know, the day that they're practicing, qualifying, whatever it may be. And the energy is so casual, right? And when I think about this, like you said, this is such a crazy sport, but they're so calm. It's like they got the eye of the tiger. You know what I'm saying? So that's just something that I pick up on whenever I get to like hang around these guys, these men and women, excuse me, is that they're all so poised. They're all just chilling, having a good time.
So Michael, give me your top IndyCar moment.
It has to be 2021, 105th running, Helio Castroneves, making the move to win his 4th Indianapolis 500 and to join that very elite group of people. Absolutely. Now,
the big question, have you seen the trophy? Have you kissed the trophy? Have you held the trophy?
I've seen the trophy. I've held the trophy. I cannot say that I've gotten to first base with the trophy. There's still a chance. There's still a chance.
Listen, you're next.
Perhaps. We'll see how the year goes.